TV23's Internet, provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Yes, it is. Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday, April 10th, 2018. This is High Plains Today right here on TV23. On today's show, Audrey Ackerman. She is the advertising manager for the Lewis Motor Group. And you know what? They're sponsoring a youth baseball clinic coming up here in a few weeks. And we're going to tell you all about how you can get registered. The best part of the whole thing is it's free. So we're going to talk about that. So stick around. In the meantime, let's see what's happening. A 21-year-old Garden City man was severely burned early Sunday morning when some kerosene caught fire in his mobile home. Garden City police and firefighters responded to the fire in the 2800 block of North 8th Street at about 4 a.m. on Sunday. The man, Brian Vasquez, had extinguished the fire before officers and firefighters had arrived. Now, Garden City Fire Department Battalion Chief Rick Collins said Vasquez had been using Coleman kerosene lanterns to heat and light his mobile home. While Vasquez was handling one of the lanterns, some kerosene spilled and caught fire. Finney County EMS took Vasquez to St. Catherine Hospital, where he was later flown to Via Christi Hospital's burn unit in Wichita. And the Barton County Sheriff's Office and Great Bend Fire Department have launched an investigation after finding a marijuana wax lab last Friday. The Sheriff's Office says crews were called to the 70 block of Southeast 20 Road for a possible structure fire. Once the fire was out, investigators learned it was caused by a butane explosion. Deputies obtained a search warrant and discovered a secret lab used to manufacture marijuana wax, also called BHO or DAB. Now, the Sheriff's Office says this is the first lab of its kind that has been located in Barton County. Deputies seized marijuana, finished BHO, drug paraphernalia, processing equipment, and more than 100 10-ounce bottles of butane. Sheriff's Office says the resident who had initially fled the fire later returned with severe burns but refused medical treatment. Doesn't say if he was arrested or not. A 25-year-old Great Bend man was tased and arrested Sunday after he fled from officers on an ATV and became stuck in the riverbed. According to a press release, Alex Roth was arrested for interference with a law enforcement officer, attempt to flee and elude, reckless driving, possession of methamphetamine, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia. He remains in the Barton County Jail with a bond set at $10,000. And Brazil's Marfrig Global Foods has reached an agreement to acquire 51% of National Beef Packing Company for $969 million, becoming the world's second largest beef processor. The company's slaughter capacity will total 8.3 million cattle per year. The purchase means Marfrig will have access to the Japanese and South Korean markets, which are currently closed to Brazilian beef. Now, National Beef will remain under the management of current CEO and Chairman Tim Klein. Marfrig plans to complete the acquisition of National Beef during the first half of this year. Oh, that's coming right up. And yesterday, the Kansas Department of Education unveiled an $80 million error in the school finance plan passed by the legislature this past weekend. Representative Fred Patton, a Topeka Republican and chairman of the House committee that produced the bill, said the error is tied to the way local option budgets are calculated as a portion of the state aid. He said the plan was supposed to add about $525 million in funding for public schools over the next 5 years, but failed to include some funding for the upcoming school year that was added in legislation passed last year. Now, charts produced by the Kansas State Department of Education show a difference of $79.7 million in general state aid between the approved and intended versions of Senate Bill 423. Now, Patton said the legislature should be able to pass a technical correction when it returns on the 26th of this month. A new report shows the condition of the Kansas winter wheat crop is declining. The National Agricultural Statistics Service reported yesterday that 44% of the state's wheat is in poor or very poor shape. Another 43% rated as fair. Just 12% of the crop is considered in good condition, with 1% rated excellent. The deterioration of the Kansas wheat crop comes amid a drought that has left 70% of the state's topsoil moisture supplies considered short or very short. Kansas farmers have also begun planting corn, with about 2% now planted. And the Oklahoma Corporation Commission has directed a wastewater disposal well to reduce its volume of injection after more than a dozen earthquakes have rattled parts of northwest Oklahoma since Friday. The U.S. Geological Survey recorded 3 quakes yesterday, including one near Covington, now rated magnitude 4.5 after a preliminary rating of 4.3. Magnitude 3.3 and 2.8 quakes were also recorded yesterday in the area about 55 miles north of Oklahoma City. Now, many of the earthquakes in Oklahoma in recent years have been linked to wastewater injection by oil and natural gas producers. And you know what? The Haskell County Sheriff's Office, they'd like to recognize Ella Burrows and Chris Wagner. They're both students at Satana High School for taking on the USDA Commodities Distribution Project. They are they exemplify Indian pride and dedication. Now, these are students who are making an impact in the community. They were caught being stars right there with Deputy Aaron Kane. Well done, you guys. Good on you. All right, let's look at some of the stuff that's happening out there. You know what? We got a fire danger coming, even with a little bit of precipitation we had. Fire danger coming this way. Back to the weather right after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host Chris Jewell. TV 23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
Are you a Kansas college student considering a career in broadcasting? Well, listen up. If in the fall you'll be entering your junior or senior year at a Kansas 4-year college or your sophomore year at a Kansas 2-year college and are enrolled in a broadcast program, you may qualify for a scholarship from the Kansas Association of Broadcasters. Application deadlines May 1st. For details, go to kab.net and click on Student Services. Sponsored by the member stations of the Kansas Association of Broadcasters.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-521-3583. That's 1-800-521-3583.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers, high rate and high pay, never leave you alone.
Debt is really sucking the life out of them. He's picking up the phone.
Oh, no, not Consolidated Credit.
With one call, they can lower their credit card rates.
And consolidate their bills into one low payment.
They'll pay off their debt in no time.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
Because debt sucks.
Call 1-800-380-8565. That's 800-380-8565. Call now.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
As we look off over Metro Sublette area today, lots of blue skies out there, you know, after all that dreary and stuff, but it didn't amount to a whole lot of precipitation. Let's take a look at our high readings here at the station. Right now, it's 64 degrees. 43% is the relative humidity, but that's going to go way down today, people. Winds are out of the southwest 27. Barometric pressure is falling. As we look at current temperatures around the viewing area, Another one of those throw a blanket over them days. Everybody in the mid 60s, upper 50s. Current dew points, everybody's around that 40 to 50% area. Now, looking at the winds, we've got this high pressure that's kind of parked over the top of us, and it's bringing those southwest winds in. That's what's warming us up today. But you can see it's going to be a little breezy out there. Everybody pretty much into the 20s. Looking at the highs and lows as recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport, we got 60 yesterday. 92 was a record, though, back in 2011. 33 the overnight low, a little better than 19 record low back in 73 and 2013. There is, out of all that yesterday, Garden City Airport got 1/100th of precipitation. Look at that. We're at 44 100ths for the year. How about that? All right, here's what we got in store for today. It's going to be a lot of sunshine, 75 the high. Winds are going to be out of the southwest into the 20s, gusting up into the low 30s. Then tonight, it's not going to cool off a whole lot, although that's going to change. 46 for the overnight low. Winds are out of the west-southwest of 14, switching around to the south-southeast in the morning. Then tomorrow, here comes the hot. Some like it hot, you might be sweating. I don't know. 89 for the high tomorrow. Winds are going to be out of the south at 18, gusting up into the upper 20s. And then 46 for the overnight low tomorrow night, mostly clear. Winds are going to be out of the north-northwest, shifting around once again to the east-southeast. Now, as I look at the 7-day, you can see on Thursday we're going to be up close to 90. Now, down in the southeast around Elkhart, you could see higher than just 90, but that's going to be a record for some folks. All right, then we've got a low pressure that's going to be moving in on Friday into the weekend. Look at that. We're going to drop down to 49 for the high on Saturday. You may want to think about bringing those plants in maybe Saturday night with a low of 25. But never fear, next week we're going to get back up into more spring-like temperatures. All right, let's see where our good friend Jeff Hutton, National Weather Service, is going to be. Today, he's off. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock, he'll be in St. John at the courthouse. Then on Thursday, the 12th, 7 o'clock, he'll be clear out in Elkhart at the Civic Center. Monday, the 16th, he'll be in La Crosse at the fire station. Then on Thursday, April 19th, 7 o'clock, he'll be in Lakin at the hospital. All right, that's a look at the weather. Stick around. Back with Audrey. We're going to talk about baseball right after this.
Hi, I'm Nick Baumgartner, owner of Midwest Barter Exchange.
So what is barter anyway?
Midwest Barter helps you trade what you have for what you really need. You can use Midwest Barter dollars to purchase hundreds of products for your business or personal use without the use of cash. You can even trade for TV advertising right here on KDGL TV 23. Find out more on our website or call 785-383-4965.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-521-3583. That's 1-800-521-3583.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers, high rate and high pay, never leave you alone.
Debt is really sucking the life out of them.
Yes, they look like death, warmed over.
He's picking up the phone. Probably calling his uncle to borrow money.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh, no, not Consolidated Credit.
With one call, they can lower their credit card rates.
And consolidate their bills into one low payment.
They'll pay off their debt in no time. Put down the phone.
Put down the phone. Order a pizza.
With extra red sauce. That Consolidated Credit makes it too quick and easy to get rid of us.
Thanks to Consolidated Credit, there can be life after that.
Call Consolidated Credit now and get your life back.
Because debt sucks.
Call 1-800-357-5733. 800-357-5733. That's 800-357-5733. Call now.
Welcome back. I'm joined in studio today by Audrey Ackerman. She is the advertising manager of the Lewis Motors Group, based in Dodge City, or Garden City, or Liberal, or Hayes, and now Topeka.
Now Topeka.
You're everywhere. You guys are just everywhere.
Yes.
All right. And it is springtime. Baseball has started. So we need to start looking at baseball, right?
That's right.
Because youth baseball is fixing to get underway.
It is. And baseball and Chevrolet just kind of go together, right?
Baseball, apple pie, Chevrolet.
That's right.
That's right. They used to use that in their advertising
They did.
slogans, didn't they?
They did.
That's been a while ago. 'Cause I'm kind of dating myself now that you remember that. But you guys are, okay, so this is not just a local, this is a nationwide thing.
It is.
That Chevrolet is putting on, right?
It is. And as part of our LMA, that's our local marketing and advertising group, we all voted to basically bring this program to Kansas because it's an elective thing. It's not something that happens everywhere. In fact, Colorado doesn't have it.
I know. I saw that on the map.
I know.
You
So
would think that
we beat
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Especially, yeah. You would think that Denver, they have a pro team.
Right.
Nope, nothing. So if you're watching this and you're in Colorado, you could sure come to Dodge City to this big
Yes,
thing.
you
But you
could.
have to register.
You have to pre-register, and we only have 200 spaces open. So get on and register quickly. It is for boys and girls 6 to 14. So if you're a softball player, we want you to, and they'll teach basics, hitting, throwing.
Because they spend like a half a day doing a bunch of stuff, right?
It's 3 hours.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, like you said, hitting, throwing, running, all of it.
Yes,
They cover
all of it.
But now this is put on, okay, so Chevrolet is sponsoring this.
Yes.
That's the important part is free, right?
Yes.
Free.
Free.
Free is the
and where
operative
can you
part.
go and get a professional clinic for free? Most
Yeah.
people have to pay hundreds of dollars to get their kid into these things, and it's free.
So this is put on by Cal Ripken?
It is put on by Cal Ripken, and so they have retired professional and semi-professional players that come out and put on these clinics. So these guys know what they're doing.
They played once or twice, then,
Yes.
haven't they?
Yes.
They kind of know which end is up.
Yes.
They know which end of the bat to hold, how to put the glove on,
Yes.
all that, right?
Yeah, no, people ask all the time, is Cal Ripken going to be there? Probably not, but.
Well, if he's up,
A person
Cal
can
Ripken,
hope.
yeah, he shows up in Dodge City going, hello, I'm Cal Ripken, and everybody go, shut up, you so are not. But he would be. I'd go see that.
That would be great.
Yeah. So this is going to be on Monday, May 7th, correct?
Monday, May 7th. It starts at 5:30, goes to 8:30, and they will have a snack at the end. And they encourage parents to sit and watch or go do something else. So, but everybody who showed up last year, now we kind of had it was quicker last year, and so we had about 115 kids show up last year. But
That's
everybody
still a bunch
just
of
loved
kids.
it. I know.
Still a bunch of kids.
And they split them up by age group, so you're not going to have a 6-year-old and a 14-year-old in the same thing,
You're not going to have, 16-year-old going, hey, or 14, hey, 6-year-old, catch this.
Exactly.
That's not going to happen, right?
Not going to happen.
All right. So, can I sign up if there's going to be snacks? I would
know,
like to go to
right?
that. But yeah, 5:30 to 8:30, and this is going to be where? Cavalier Field?
At Cavalier Field in Dodge City, so that's a great facility. It's beautiful there. So get to play on the same field that the A's play on.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
The Dodge City A's, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're in the summer league, and they play at the NBC too, right?
Correct,
Yeah,
yes.
because they're with the Hayes Larks and the Liberal BJs, et cetera,
Yes.
and everything. So that's kind of a big deal.
It is kind of a big deal.
That's a nice field.
So it is.
And if you like baseball, this is the time, people,
That's
to
right.
get involved in this.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, Chevrolet, apple pie, mom, apple pie, baseball, Chevrolet. Now, this is the second year you guys have done this?
This is the second year that we've done it, and the second year that we've actually hosted a clinic in Western Kansas. We've been a part of Chevy Youth Baseball for 3 years, but last year we fought to get a location out here to be closer for our kids to be able to go to it too, so they don't have to drive to Wichita to do that.
Yeah.
So we want to fill up the clinic so I have a leg to stand on when I go fight to bring this thing back out.
Well, yeah, and that helps because, I mean, okay, if you're in Garden City or you're in Liberal or if you're in Spearville or in Hayes or wherever you're at, if you're closer than Wichita, 200 spots open. You get on the internet, and I think we had the address to where you can get on the internet and find all this. Yeah, there it is. And all you got to do is register, and you can come to Dodge City as opposed to going to Wichita with like 46,000 kids, right?
Exactly.
A little more hands-on.
It is a lot
So
more hands-on.
That's the perfect for out here.
Yeah.
And you did say it's boys, open to boys and girls.
Open to boys and girls. So, you know, softball, baseball, we want all the kids. So they're teaching fundamental stuff. So, you know, that is good at all ages.
All right. So now Chevrolet's been doing this for quite a while, right?
Yes, they have. And, you know, helped a lot of kids. I think they 2.1 million.
Well, it says since 2006, they've had 6.7 million kids
In the
that
program.
they've done in the program. They've put on over 16,000 youth clinics.
Yeah.
That's a good deal. Okay, but there's more because talk about the kits that they get.
Okay,
that
so
you donate and everything.
Correct. As part of the Chevy Youth Baseball program, each one of our stores gets to select a league or a team around the area that we sponsor. And basically, they get a $500 check and they get a whole bunch of equipment. It's several $1,000s worth of equipment. You're talking tees and bat bags and bat packs and baseballs and all kinds of stuff, pitching screens and things. And people don't realize
if it's baseball, it's going to be in there.
it's going to be in there. And, you know, even these coaches of these teams and stuff, they'll come in expecting to pick up a few boxes. No, we load up a Suburban full of baseball
there's a
equipment.
shameless plug, Suburban.
Well,
we
of
load up a
course.
Suburban, a shameless plug, Chevrolet Suburban.
Of course.
Baseball, hot dogs, and apple pie, and Chevrolet with a Suburban. And so the team that you pick to do that gets all this stuff.
So they get all that stuff, and then throughout the season, we'll hold a test drive event at one of the games, and then if we get 20 test drives, they get another check for $500. So $1,000, a bunch of equipment, and we're bringing out this professional.
So how do you pick the team that you're going
So-
to give that to?
Just, you know,
Out of the
luck of
hat?
it. Yeah, it is kind of knowing people who know people, right?
It's all
kind of the way
in
it is.
go with the Chevrolet Suburban loaded down with all this stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, so, but now, and you did this last year,
Yes,
same deal.
we did this last year.
Okay, so different team this year?
Yeah, well, just a different age group. We did
Okay.
the Rattlers in Liberal.
Oh, yeah.
And so
those boys play a lot of ball.
they do, and
Yeah.
those tournaments that they play in, they get expensive, you know, and so this is our way
because
of
out
helping
here, you know, if you're going to
gotta
be in
travel.
that Cal Ripken, yeah,
Yeah.
because they're like regionals and stuff. Let's have that in Missouri for Southwest Kansas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they always do that. Well, that's cool
Yeah.
that you've sponsored the Rattlers. I know those kids.
See, I
know a lot
knew
of
you
those
would know
parents.
those kids. Yes.
So if you want to get in on this is the time because this is coming up on May 7th. Now it's a Monday, but that's okay. From 5:30 to 8:30, right?
Yes.
And it'll be at Cavalier Field there in Dodge City. But you need to get on and register right there on the bottom. Get on the internet. I went all the way up to registering because, frankly, I was too old, but I'd like to show up for the snacks. But it's very simple.
It is.
You just put in that code. You pick Wichita, put in the code, bam, you're there.
Yep.
All you gotta do is fill it out.
Don't look for Dodge City on there.
Right.
Make sure to click Wichita.
Yeah, because it's
I have
the
a lot of
Wichita.
people.
Yeah, because it's part of the Wichita market
Exactly.
or something like that.
Yes,
I don't know.
exactly.
It's some. It's
And
some.
if you missed that
it's
on
some
your-
advertising marketing thing that she knows and I don't.
Yes, something like
Okay,
that.
this is really cool. All right, Chevy Youth Baseball. So
Yes.
get on it. Get after it. Lewis Motors would like to see you there. And just in case, though, coming up in the fall, don't be left out. They have soccer. coming up too, right?
Yes,
All right,
we do.
so we'll come back and we'll talk about soccer, all right?
Okay, that sounds great.
Audrey, thanks for coming by today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
This is fun. And Chevrolet, apple pie, mom, baseball. There you go.
Yes.
All right, stick around. I'll be back with some more right after this.
Soldiers in the Army National Guard serve to give back to their country and communities. Their part-time commitment qualifies them for an array of benefits, such as affordable health and life insurance benefits, education benefits, including tuition assistance, student loan repayment and GI Bill programs, a retirement plan based on part-time service, and VA home mortgages. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about all the benefits available in the Army National Guard.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating a BLT with your baby, because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's Independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025. When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers, high rate and high pay, never leave you alone.
Debt is really sucking the life out of them. He's picking up the phone.
Oh, no, not Consolidated Credit.
With one call, they can lower their credit card rates.
And consolidate their bills into one low payment.
They'll pay off their debt in no time.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
Because debt sucks.
Call 1-800-380-8565. That's 800-380-8565. Call now.
Speaking of baseball, early errors were the difference maker for the Seward County Saints baseball team. They are 18-22, 6-14 in the league. They got swept by number 18 Barton County Cougars to lose their fourth straight conference series. Now the Cougars won 3-1 in game one before taking game two 8-4. Hey, and do you watch? I don't know. I think the Royals used up every run that they had. They beat the Seattle Mariners last night in Kansas City. It was a little chippy. You could see your breath. It was 10-0. So let's hope they left some runs in the bats. All right, taking a last look at our weather. 64 right now. Relative humidity is going down 41%. Could be 15. You know, we're going to have a high fire danger rest of the week, believe it or not. West-southwest winds at 13. You know what? We're going to cool off into Saturday, but never fear. Warm weather is coming back. Go out and have a great Tuesday, everybody. See you next time.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
What if everything worked like those other guys?
Welcome to Awesome Burgers. If you would like to place an order, press 1. Please hold. You will be connected to the next available drive-thru attendant. Please place your order.
Yeah, I'll get it.
For Awesome Burger, press 1. For orange soda, press 7. For fries, press 15. For tomatoes, press 2. For you have pressed an incorrect button. Please hold. Welcome to Awesome Burgers. If you would like to place an order...
At Pioneer Communications, you can talk to a real person ready to help. Call today for service you can rely on.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits, in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-521-3583. That's 1-800-521-3583.
Portions of TV23's internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet.